Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture is titled Comet 220P in Outburst. So what do we see here? Well, here we see the comet known as 220P McNaught. And it's a relatively faint comet most of the time and can be very hard to see because of that. However, this one has become much brighter because of a couple of different outbursts that have occurred, making it brighter than we would otherwise have expected. Now, the comet itself orbits between Mars and Jupiter. And what that means is that it never really comes in close to the sun. So comets get bright for two reasons. One, when they come in close to the sun, they are heated up, more material is expelled from the surface, and they will get brighter in the sky. And the other is when they are closer to Earth. So an object closer to us is going to naturally look brighter than an object farther away. So because this comet never really comes close to the sun, it never gets really bright in the sky. But these outbursts have made it a little bit brighter, meaning that it's still not visible to the unaided eye. You do need binoculars, or at the very least, a very long camera exposure to bring it out. That's much easier. Normally, you would need a telescope to be able to bring out this comet. So it's a little bit more visible, but it's still not something that you're going to see with the unaided eye when you go look at it. And in this case, we are looking at a long exposure taken about a week and a half ago from South Africa to be able to bring out the head of the comet as well as the very short dust tail sticking down toward the bottom. Now, why would a comet undergo an outburst? And there could be several reasons for this. Often it's when the comet comes in close to the sun and vaporizes excess material. And that can give an outburst of the comet, causing it to be brighter. Since this one isn't coming close to our sun, that's probably not the reason here. But what could happen is it does come in a little bit closer towards Mars's orbit rather than Jupiter's. It can release more material and build up gases below that then expel outward. Or, as we have earthquakes, you could have a comet quake, where things settle and that could cause excess material to then be expelled out, revealing material that had once been hidden beneath the surface and allowing more easily vaporized, what we call volatile materials, to the surface, which could then be more easily vaporized and give it a much more prominent head and tail than it otherwise would have had. Now, Comet 220 will pass about a 1 astronomical unit from Earth in October, and after that it will really begin to fade as the comet continues to get farther from Earth after that point, and assuming there are no more outbursts to keep brightening it, it will then begin to fade as it heads out further in the solar system out toward the orbit of Jupiter. But for now, a chance to be able to actually pick up this comet in binoculars when it normally cannot be seen that way because of these outbursts. So that was our picture of the day, titled Comet 220P in Outburst. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be Moon Dark. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.